The ISFJ has the reserved nature of an ISFP with the hospitality of an ESFJ. So, what I mean by that is that ISFJs, they're actually very common. One is probably your mom, and if not, then they're probably an ESFJ. But no, seriously, ISFJs, they tend to be very common. They tend to be very calm, nurturing, relaxed. They give off a warmth and a kindness that most people may even attribute to like femininity in a sense. Of course, also you think of the male ISFJs, such as like I think of Mr. Rogers, who again gave off a warmth and a kindness to him that wasn't necessarily feminine, but if anything it was very nurturing, and he used that inferior extroverted intuition to create a whole world for children to be able to help them to be able to understand not only the richness of their own minds, but then also how to treat other people, which is extroverted feeling, their auxiliary function, on a very practical way that has always worked, which is the introverted sensing, so with manners and a whole bunch of things like that. But ISFJs can also surprise you with how much they compute things very like logically. And so ISFJs have what we know as tertiary TI, or introverted thinking. It's their third function. And a lot of times ISFJs can go into like a cold place where even if their demeanor may be warmer, internally they're pretty calculating and they can think about things in a more logical manner than they may be coming off. Of course, from the most part, a lot of them that I've seen, they tend to want to be polite. However, if you push them a little bit too far, then you may catch a little bit of that TI. Well, this is what I might really think of you, that I don't always think about you, or that I might occasionally think about you, but I try to be nice and like hold it back. And it's just another way to like, kind of like maybe it might come off like defensively here and there. But all in all, ISFJs tend to be very kind. They're very good with details. They're very good with being able to follow procedures. They tend to get whisked away in like impressions and things, like the sensory impressions that are imprinted upon their lives, such as maybe like, oh, I remember that back when I was a child, I used to eat cereal every Saturday morning while watching Clifford the Big Red Dog. And, that really just made, like, thinking about that just makes me feel this way. And so, you know what? I think I'm going to, even though as an adult, I'm going to try and, like, eat cereal and watch Clifford the Big Red Dog so I can, like, kind of relive that. Or even, like, you know what? Last year when I made cookies for the Christmas party, then everybody loved them. So this year, I'm also going to make cookies again for the Christmas party. And next year, I might do the same thing, because if it's not broke, then why fix it? If it's worked before and my experiences has taught me that, then it's reliable. And ISFJs are usually looking for reliability. And because of that extroverted intuition, although they may dip their toes into the novel a lot of times, and they have rich fantasy worlds, they might still want to have a lot. They're mainly looking for like stability and like homeostasis. So that is one way on, or a few ways on how to identify an ISFJ, both in fiction and in real life.